Happy New Year! Did you assess what you did and did not accomplish last year so you could set new goals? Good morning. My name is Michelle Thompson. I'm your academic and legal coach. I worked as a lawyer for many years and now I'm an academic and a coach. And this involves a lot of writing. I've learned a lot about it in the last decade. And so every Monday around 9 a.m. I share this knowledge with you. So this month, we're going to take advantage of this window of a new academic year and lay out the steps for planning what you're going to be writing for this next academic year. So watch this video until the very end to figure out how you can get a hand with self-care and distraction to meet those big, hairy, audacious goals that you're about to set. So it's a new year, and you can go ahead and set new goals, right? Last week, I talked about how you should have assessed what you did last year. So note how long it took to accomplish what you actually did, right? Because you have to keep that in mind for setting new goals for this year. So I've done other videos on making goals and setting them and making sure that they're smart. So go back and watch those if you want a hand with that, right? But this week's tip is that you have to keep last year's successes and failures in your rear view mirror so that you can actually craft realistic goals. I'll use myself as an example because I have two primary writing goals. I think it's now three, but okay. I want to submit an article to Fancy Schmancy Journal about the Caribbean, and I want to complete a proposal for a press. And this is a good start. They're certainly measurable. Either I get them done or I don't, right? But when do I get them done? I actually want them done by December so I can use 2018 for writing the book and working on another article. This is a heavy lift, right? It took me 4 months to return or revise and resubmit to the journal. Notice that there's no judgment about this, right? It's simply how long it took. Purely informative. I have a good draft of the article that I haven't looked at in weeks, so I'm going to have to go through that process to do that. I've learned a lot about what I need to get it done at the level it should be at. And so I know that based on that, I'm going to have to leave at least 2 months to accomplish the work I want. As for the book proposal, this is going to take a lot more time because it's a completely new writing form for me. This will likely take a good 4 months to complete it at the rate at which I did the revise and resubmit. So that would include revisions and sending it to other people for feedback. For both of these projects, I will have to allocate more writing time. My 30 to 45 minutes in the morning will not suffice. That's right, I've been writing for 30 to 45 minutes in the morning and I still accomplish work. You can do that too. So if you have looked at last year's successes and failures, not to beat yourself up, but to figure out how to move forward with no judgment, no self-flagellation, simply information, it gives you a chance to set your new goals, right? So set your new goals with them in the rearview mirror. That way you'll be working with your expectations and your abilities. That's why I went through what I have to do and how long it took me to do other things. So go ahead and sign up for my newsletter in the comments. You're going to get a thank you gift about self-care and distraction if you do. But you won't get it without signing up for my newsletter. With that said, I will be swift, be sharp. So long. Have a great week. Great writing. Bye.